You're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear everyone I've ever loved. I'm sitting here trying to think of some kind of like clever, funny intro. I can't because my mind is just blocked with Frozen 2 songs. It never ends. It's bad enough that we have 2 Alexas in the house that my 5-year-old very much knows how to use. So all day, every day, all it is Alexa, play the Frozen 2 soundtrack. And I'm like... Hey bold babes, welcome back to my channel. First video of 2020! First video of 2020, and it's gonna be a good one. Don't judge it by that little intro. It's gonna be fine. So, if you're new around here, then welcome to my channel. I hope that you like my content and my videos. If you do, then make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you're coming back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you are here. So it's so exciting that it's a new year, but another thing that's exciting about this time of year is the Maskcara Artist program anniversary. So that means on January 17th, I will officially have been a mascara artist for 3 years. So crazy to me. It just seems like it's flown by so fast, but I've loved every minute of it. So for this video, I kind of thought it would be fun to walk you through my journey of being an artist and kind of the ups and downs I've had, things I've loved, things that maybe I haven't loved so much, and kind of where I'm going from here. And maybe some other plans, goals, dreams. We'll just have to see what's in store. So maybe you should keep watching. I don't know, trying to make it exciting. So first of all, let's talk about the good parts, because we all want to start on the positive, right? So the first thing is, Maskcara Beauty is a direct sales company, an MLM, if you will. And so there's a lot of weird things that come with that. There's a lot of assumptions, there's a lot of judgment. And so I would say the first thing that I am proud of, I guess, is before I even joined, I was pretty much anti-direct sales. All the way. I thought they were annoying. I thought they were schemy. All the bad things, all the assumptions. And then my favorite makeup company, I'd already been wearing the makeup for a couple years before they launched the artist program. They came out and said they were doing this, and I was like, I need to be a part of this. I need to. But I promised myself that I was not going to let my beliefs and ethics and values go under just for the sake of making a sale. So I am so proud of that in the last 3 years, I have not been that MLM girl. I feel like I've ran my business in a very ethical way. I haven't bugged people, cold messaged people, and I also haven't bugged my family and friends. I would say maybe only 5% of my client base, if that, are friends, people I actually know. The rest of them are strangers. So yeah, there was definitely no bugging of family and friends. And I also didn't want to have to do all of the things I always saw other direct sales people doing, talking about how much money they're making and recruiting constantly and trying to get people to join their team and doing all these parties on Facebook. And I didn't want to have to do all those things to grow and build my business. And I didn't have to. I did throw a few Facebook parties here and there for people that wanted to, or for myself just to kind of meet new people, but it was not the sole building blocks of my business, which I'm very happy about. So along the lines of all that, things I didn't want to do is I didn't want to do a bunch of things outside the home, because I was a stay-at-home mom, so it was important to me to be there for my kids as much as possible. So I didn't want to do expos, events, have people come to my house all the time for parties. And so I decided I was going to do online exclusively. So 3 years later, my business is 98% online. I do in-person makeovers occasionally, more so for friends and stuff, but it's been great, especially great for the times that family life is busy or I need to focus more time on them. My business can, for the most part, just keep running in the background when I don't have time or effort or the heart to work on it. It's still just there, humming away for me, ready for me to come back when I can get back to it. Another big thing for me are the relationships and friendships that it's brought me. Seriously, some of my closest friends right now are either artists or I met them through the artist program one way or another. And it's one of those things that even if I wasn't an artist anymore, I would still be really good friends with them because the relationship has gotten that strong. So I'll always be grateful for that. And the experiences it's brought me, I've been able to travel and go to these super fun conferences, and quite a few of them I traveled by myself, which is super scary for me. I don't normally do that, and I don't enjoy doing that. But it's been a great experience and growth for me to be able to travel alone and do these things and experience these super fun events and just have that girls' weekend. They don't have to be a mom or a wife or anybody but Holly. And of course, the financial help to my family has been a big blessing. We have had hard times with the family in the past, and Maskcara has really stepped in and helped us. And it's really been nice to have some extra money for like trips, things that we wouldn't normally be able to get that we now can with Maskcara. And last but not least, the pros of this 3 years with Maskcara Beauty is the personal growth and change that I have seen. And I am going to try not to get emotional because that's weak. I really don't know who I would be right now if I hadn't taken this journey. I think anybody who knows me, like my husband, my best friends, know the incredible amount of change and growth that I have gone through because of the experiences that I have been pushed through because of Maskcara ultimately. I just think of where I was at 3 years ago before I joined Maskcara, and I love that girl and I just want to give her a big hug, but she was struggling, you guys. She was lost. She didn't know who she was anymore. She was pregnant, already feeling like not a very good mom, and then bringing another one in, just didn't really know who she was outside of a mom and a wife. And I didn't really take care of myself. I didn't think I was very beautiful. I didn't know what my place was in the world. I didn't know what I had to offer to people. And Maskcara just came and it kind of helped show me, you deserve a place here. People need you. You deserve to have your voice heard. And you have something important to say. And you have talents to share. And you do have beauty and confidence just radiating out of you. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. I haven't made $1 million yet, but I feel like $1 million. It's so cheesy. But seriously, just the person that's helped me to become, the person I've always feel like I've wanted to be, but I was too scared to get there, or I didn't know how to get there, or I didn't know I could get there. I'm here, and it only gets better from here. I feel like I'm still improving on myself, still progressing, and it just feels awesome. And I wish for anybody, no matter how you get there, I'm not saying you have to join Maskcara Beauty to get there, but when you can get to that point of shedding off all those insecurities and just letting all that go and really becoming who you're meant to be and who you need to be, not even for the world, just for yourself, it's an amazing thing. It's magical, even. I'll go there. So that's probably the best takeaway from this experience. Okay, now that got super real, let's talk about the hard times, because there definitely are hard times, and I'm not going to sugarcoat things and be like, it's been amazing, like the best 3 years of my life, because it has in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, it's been really hard. It's hard because this is a very personal business, so all the time, every time I'm doing a YouTube video, tutorial, reaching out to a client, answering questions, whatever it is, I'm always kind of putting myself out there a little bit. And I'm getting a little more vulnerable all the time. And so it's hard when you feel like that's either not heard or not understood or shut down or ignored. Any of these things, even if people don't mean to do it, it's just kind of our perceptions of what's happening. But it's hard. It's really hard not to take it personal. Like how they say, like, it's just business, it's not personal. Well, it feels personal when I get a return. But it's just, you have to just roll with it and you have to just learn to take it, and it's fine. And I feel like I'm way better at it now than I was my first year in business, that everything was personal. And I was like always getting down on myself, like, oh my gosh, like that post didn't get very many likes, or like no one was on my live video, or I haven't gotten a single sale this month, and just all the self-pity and just all the negative talk of me thinking there was something wrong with me versus it's a business, Holly. Maybe you just need to switch up your strategy. Maybe you're just not there yet. Maybe people just don't get it yet, and just feel kind of defeated sometimes, like you just lost, It's like it was hard when I would get someone that returned something, when I'd have a team member quit, when I didn't meet a sales goal. All these things just made me feel like, oh my gosh, I'm such a failure. Like, who was I to think I could do this? And of course, comparison comes really hard comparing yourself to other artists, even other companies, other people in other companies. You're like, well, I should be where she's at, or like she's doing this, or like, oh, she's just so much prettier than I am, or yeah, of course, if I had that, I'd be successful. And it's really, really hard to shut those out and to get rid of them because you don't need them. And again, struggled with it hardcore the first even 2 years of being an artist. I feel like I really struggled with these things, and it was always just like an ebb and flow of like, no, it's okay, I got this, and like, I don't have this, I suck, to like, no, I got this. And up to my final year, this last year, I feel like I don't compare anymore. I am in my lane, I'm in my game. I've got my clarity and my confidence that I don't care anymore. I know what I can do, and I know what my worth is, and my worth is not attached to how many likes my Instagram post gets, how many subscribers on YouTube I have, how many sales I made that month. My worth is me. It's my talents, it's my confidence, it's my beauty, it's my personality. That's me. All those other things, they're not me. Another hard aspect that was difficult to navigate was time management. In any business, there obviously is going to be a lot of legwork and time invested in the beginning. Like, you're building that solid foundation, and without that, you can't really get anywhere else. You know, you can't build up higher without a foundation. But even with that, I feel like there were a lot of times I got a little lost in the work, and my family felt neglected, or my husband felt not as important as Maskcara. And those were hard things to deal with because they were things I didn't want to admit to, you know, when he would say like, hey, feel like you've been on your phone all day, or like, maybe you're putting too much time in Maskcara right now, you know. And of course I'd always try and like deny it, like, well, I'm trying to build an empire here. What do you expect? Just kidding. But just real talk, it was hard, and there were a lot of arguments about it. And a lot of things had to be rearranged and managed. Again, you learn. I learned. And I'm at an awesome space now where I feel like my time management is exactly where I feel like I want it to be, where it needs to be, as far as balancing being a mom, a wife, and doing this, which is my kind of thing. It's what I love to do. It's my hobby and my business. And it's all balanced, I feel like. So it's something I just had to learn through and get through and get to this good space. And the last thing that was kind of hard, which I feel like I've already kind of touched on, was just simply losing sight of my purpose, I guess. That sounds so dramatic. I guess always kind of having those times creep in where I'm like, what the crap am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? What's the point? I'm not very good at this. I can't make this successful. Like, there's no way this is going to happen. I hate saying it now. Because like I said, I'm in a much better place now. But there have definitely been hard times where those were very real thoughts and concerns of mine. For me to get through those times, I just had to always trace back to like, okay, why do I love this company? Why did I join? Why does this bring me happiness? And just focus back in on those things I did enjoy doing. And anything I was getting super frustrated about or just hated doing, I would just be like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take a break from that. Like if doing Facebook Lives is stressing me out, I'm not going to do them anymore. Or like in the beginning when I was doing a lot of makeovers, I was like, I don't know if I enjoy this. This is super uncomfortable to go to someone's house and put makeup on their face. I don't know if I like that. Which I'm glad I did in the beginning because it really did help me learn the makeup and like meet new people, all those things. But there came a time where I was like, hey, I need to maybe not do this in my business because it's making me stressed out and I'm not having fun anymore. Because I mean, that was kind of the point of me being a mascara artist, is as long as I was having fun and being myself and growing and helping my family financially, if all those things were in their rightful place, then I was good and I was happy and it was all worth it. Okay, so here's a segment now of why am I still here? Am I going to stay here? And what my plans for the future are as far as Maskcara Beauty is concerned. Again, I'm making this so like dramatic. You guys are like waiting for me to drop a bomb. I'm quitting. I'm not quitting. Spoiler alert. I am still here because I still genuinely get so much out of this. Like I said, it's cool that it's like my hobby, my interest, and my business like all in one. I love it. I love being part of the community. Like I said, the friends, the conferences are super fun. I love doing videos if you haven't caught on to that. I know I'm weird, but I just think they're fun. And I love doing makeup. I know I keep things pretty simple, minimal, but it's still just really fun for me. It's just my escape to do makeup, and then to share tips with you guys is really rewarding. And then when I do have people reach out to me that are like, I'm so frustrated with makeup, I hate how long it takes, I can't find a foundation that matches, especially all my fair skin clients, because I have a lot of them. When I'm finally able to help them love their makeup again, and that they finally realize it doesn't have to be this stressful, tons of product thing. They can just be easy, fast, and beautiful, and that they can get that confidence back. And of course, I do love the flexibility. My husband is also self-employed, work from home, and he gets work randomly. It's like 2 days he'll get notice of work, or he goes on work trips. So it's just not really ideal or possible for me to have a real job because I need the flexibility. So I love the flexibility that Maskcara has, that, like I said, it is 98% online, and that I can come and go as I please with it. And that's a really awesome perk. And I really didn't have like a set timeline that I was going to be an artist for. I just told myself, like, as long as I'm having fun and making something from it, I'm fine. And so I have had continual growth as the years have gone with like sales and stuff. So for me, I'm still here because I still see so much growth, and I'm so excited about it, and I feel so good about this year. I can't even explain it. That's why I'm sticking around, because I want to see what I do. I'm a wild card. You never know. I'm not really a wild card. I'm pretty predictable, actually. But I've proven to myself this far that I can do it, that I can totally do hard things, that I can learn new stuff, and I can totally get out of my comfort zone. And I know that I can do all those things again and again and again. I am still here because I am good at it. There's maybe some things I'm not so good at, but a lot of the things I love doing in this business that I do the most, I feel like I'm really good at. And I feel like when you are good at something, you like doing it because you know you're good at it. So why would you stop doing it? So I don't know. I guess that's a big driving force of mine. Is it, again, it's a hobby and business and passion, like all in one. And so me being able to do that every day, maybe not every day, it's flexible, I come and go, but it brings me fulfillment and happiness and self-growth. I don't know where else I could find all that. So without going into super crazy details, I wanted to share with you a few of my plans and goals for this year. So the first thing is my word for 2020. I do the word thing. You guys, if you're not on board with this, you need to get on board. Seriously, life-changing. So my word for this year is fun. Yeah. I'm also into the Enneagram. This video is revealing a lot about me. So I'm a type 1. You're probably like, oh yeah, it all makes sense now. And so fun makes a lot of sense if you know anything about the Enneagram, or if you are type 1, you're like, yeah, we all need more fun. I need to let go of control. I need to just have fun. So that's a big, big goal in my business this year, is to have even more fun, not over stress about content, and just push out more just fun, engaging content for you guys that's full of value. And definitely put more time into YouTube, come up with even better videos for you guys. I'm trying to get my office together with a nice backdrop so I can be more professional, be a real YouTuber. And of course, I want to double my earnings this year. I want to help my family even more, like completely pay our bills, pay for trips, just more things that will just help us be together as a family and really enjoy life more fully, and just have more choices instead of just always having to say no because of money. I'm not gonna cry again. And so Maskcara has already helped me with that the last few years of having more of that choice, but I want even more of that this year, just more chances to say yes. Along with creating content that's like more fun, valuable, engaging for you guys, I really want to keep honing in on my brand that people recognize as something like, hey, this girl's real and she's fun and she's awkward and weird, and maybe if she can be that way, like it's okay for me to be that way. Like I really just want women, moms especially, to know that you are way more than a mom. You are. You're more than a mom and a wife. You are your own person and you're amazing. Even if you are weird and awkward, it's okay. Be weird and awkward. Be yourself. Because if you're not being yourself, I don't feel like you're truly living and enjoying your full life if you're always just kind of like hiding and just being who you think other people want you to be and need you to be. So that's going to be even more of my driving force this year. I really do love that another one of my big missions has been to redefine makeup for girls, especially girls that are like me, that we're kind of simple, minimal, no fuss, not super girly girl, that we can still rock makeup and love it, and it doesn't have to be this complicated thing. It doesn't need to cost a fortune. It doesn't need a ton of products. You don't need to be an expert. And just really helping women realize that like makeup really can be just simple and beautiful and natural and be whatever you want it to be. Okay, that is all I have for you. I hope that wasn't too terrible to endure. I should have started the video by saying, hey guys, my video can be a drinking game. Anytime I say drink. Anytime I say mascara, drink. Anytime I cry or hold back tears, drink. Anytime I touch my hair, drink. What else do I do? When I say so excited, drink. We'll all be drunk real fast. So this really isn't meant to be like a recruiting, enrolling video. I've always been very like, if you want to join, like, come to me and like, I'll have you, you know, but I've never tried to push on the opportunity to anybody, because I really do feel like you have to want it and you have to see the magic in it. And that's when it's going to click. So yeah. So I really just wanted to share my journey with you if you're curious. And it was just kind of fun for me to just reflect on it and just kind of take a moment to just be like, you know what? I've done a good thing here. I have built something pretty amazing, and I am proud of myself for everything I have done and the growth that I have pushed myself through. And with all that being said, thank you so much for being here and being a part of my journey. I really do appreciate you guys so much, and I would not be where I am without you, truly. I promise I'm not trying to make this an act. YouTube has been my, probably like 80% of my business's success. I should probably do like real actual math, but I do feel like 75% of my clients are from YouTube. So thank you guys for showing up and for helping me create this, and for supporting me and my family, and helping me fulfill my dreams of being a YouTuber. And it's just been so fun. It's been crazy. And so thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm getting a Grammy Award right now. Thank you to the Academy. Thank you, young men in the front row. Alrighty. So if you would like to subscribe and maybe see more future videos where I'm crying, you can tap on my face right there. Or if you want to watch other ones where I'm not crying, hit that one. And until next time.